Arcane. I don't even know where to begin with this show. I've been consuming so fucking much League of Legends content that I'm like losing my mind. But at the same time, it's out of love, because I have been loving League of Legends. I don't really understand all the hate behind it. I mean, maybe I will one day. I mean, I hit top 67 as Garen. And you know, maybe some people will say, oh, Garen's the easiest champion on League of Legends. And maybe, sure, he is. And maybe I might have hit it on mobile. But that doesn't mean I'm not the greatest League of Legends player to ever fucking exist. Honestly, Riot should be happy that I'm even playing their game. They should feel lucky. Alright, well, firstly, I'll just say that Arcane is a banger. Like, holy shit, what an experience it was to watch this show. It had a $250 million budget, and they used every last dime to create this fucking masterpiece. Every episode is pure eye candy. Pretty much Arcane uses a combination of 3D and 2D in like all of its shots. I mean, the cinematography is very artistic and unique. I mean, these animators had to have been like snorting crack throughout their workdays, because wow, this is probably the best animation in like any medium I have ever seen, and it doesn't even come close. I mean, with $250 million, it better be good. So, not only was this a feat for animation, but storytelling as well. The character writing and development for almost all the characters in the show was outstanding, and really well done. The story was well done too, and was digestible, but it also had a lot of complexities for people looking for just a bit more. The world building of Piltover was executed very well, and you get to see all sides of the town, from the beautiful top of Piltover to the grimy depths of it. I mean, I just can't compliment this show enough. I haven't got this immersed into a show in a long time, aside from The Penguin, probably, which I also plan to make a video on, but it's kind of ironic because back when Season 1 came out, I watched the first 3 episodes, and honestly, I didn't really give a shit. But after seeing Season 2 everywhere on my feed, I knew I had to go back and try it again. And man, I was not disappointed. It's hard to give too detailed of a description without spoilers, and I decided to make this video without spoilers because I just really want people to watch this and enjoy it as much as I did. This is the only video game to show adaptation that wasn't complete dog water. That I know about, at least. I am glazing this show quite a lot, but I did have a couple complaints. This is a common complaint with the show, and I didn't dislike it as much as other people, but the musical notes I kind of had mixed feelings about. They're just like super high quality, well-paced AMVs, pretty much. But some of the episodes I thought it worked really well for, and it added to the story, and then other episodes, it kind of took me out of the immersion, and it felt like just a little bit cheesy. I don't know. It didn't really affect the overall tone of the story and make much of a difference in my opinion of the story, but I still thought I'd mention it. Aside from that, I thought the pacing could be a little bit rushed, and some moments had their time to breathe, while others seemed like a little glossed over. The glossed over moments weren't bad in the slightest, but in comparison, it sort of frustrated me. And a good example of this would be the ending of Season 2, where they kind of just had to cram in a lot. Once again, it wasn't done badly it wasn't done badly at all. I just wish there was maybe like one more episode, and that would have worked perfectly. Alright, well, I've been talking for a minute, so let's just get down to the ranking. Season 1, I would give it 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, baby! Because from the start to finish, it was just truly a phenomenal season. And then Season 2, I'd probably give a 9 out of 10, because it just felt slightly short, and by short, I mean like 6 foot to like 5'11", you know? Which is actually quite a big difference for certain people, but it still had some pacing issues, and a few character moments that I just kind of felt were off. Those moments just barely fell short, though. So with all that considered, I think I'd just leave the series at a juicy 9.5 out of 10. If you still haven't seen this show, please watch it. you will not regret it. I think a good gauge as to whether you'll like the show or not would probably be the end of episode 3. But I guarantee you will in fact love it. You can sue me if you don't. I know my uploading schedule is genuinely atrocious, and I don't see that ever changing, and it might get even worse here for a bit as I'm starting at university quite soon. So unless I can do this like full time one day, this is the fate of the channel. But that doesn't mean I don't love making videos. I hope anyone who made it this far into the video enjoyed it. And the next video I make will probably be on Penguin, but I do have a couple other ideas I want to work on, so we'll just have to see. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.